What's good, Facebook? I know y'all, it's been a minute. As you can tell by the backdrop, we are in Eunice, Louisiana, and I got none other than the hottest MC doing it right now out of my city. Call him Jay Bro, some call him Smitty, Slick, all kind of names. He got like 17 nicknames, but we done finally linked up and we're gonna do take 5 with the mama. This ain't rehearsed. Like, we didn't go through nothing before the show. Like, what we gonna talk about. If we mess up, y'all just keep it pushing. I done seen dumber videos, so y'all just press the like button and respect the movement. But what's good, Smitty, man? Man, I just want to thank you for coming today. I know you're busy. You've been in the lab a little bit.
Yeah.
I got a chance to see your last video. Why you ain't got what I got, you know. I saw you had the whole city out. Just tell us a little bit about that whole experience, man.
Shout out to Kenny Joseph. Grew up in the sub, located in Lafayette. You know what I'm saying? If y'all need some videos done or whatever the case may be, y'all can holler at me, inbox me on Facebook or whatever the case may be. But anyway, he shot a kite through the homie Boom, some other cats, Big Bobo, Boo Calvin, I think, you know what I'm saying, was just trying to see who was the cat to go through to do like some music videos, because he tried to do something with some other cats. He didn't get no response back, so we chopped it up maybe like 2, 3 in the morning. He was like, man, you want to shoot a video? I was like, yeah, cool. I was like, what you charging? Because I mean, we independent, you know what I'm saying? Ain't like we got no major funding or nothing, so I was like, well, how much a video gonna cost? He was like, oh man, we're gonna do it for the free. Like, free? Like, free. Yeah, free. Like I said, shout out to the homie for that. He came through. It was like maybe like 10 days after we initially talked. He came through, we set up on Beulah. It was nice, everybody showed out. He did some politicking, I did some. Shout out to Mr. Moody, he did you know what I'm saying, a huge favor, you know, brought the cops out, made sure everything was safe for the kids, everybody was out there. It was just a big thing. He had a big old, I don't know how long this trailer is, I don't want to lie to you, but he had all the works, like I don't even know
all the mechanical,
you know, everything.
Yeah. I saw
it was almost like you were shooting a movie. You know
I saw the director's chairs out there, man. I saw Bo Leg in the video. Yeah. I mean, it was pretty much everybody. I saw. Look, your nephew Brandon, he was walking the pit bulls. He had the
it was more people than that, you know what I'm saying? Man, it was damn everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody came out, and how did it make you feel to see everybody out there in the community supporting?
Oh man, like I said, no feeling better in the world, man. Like I said, shout out to Eunice for, you know, showing me that love, because like I said, that's just motivation, you know what I'm saying, to let you know that your people behind you. Everybody need that, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got to start from home, you know what I'm saying? You can't just go from one place and be here, and then that's how so many rappers get exposed. Oh man, where he from? Oh, he from such and such, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, when it's all said and done, people from hometown will be like, yeah, he been doing it, or, you know, they're going to have some kind of story to tell about it. It ain't going to be like they're going to come back here, man, who's J. Rowe, who's Slick? Oh, we never heard of the cat, you know, he was this, he was that. So, I mean, I've been putting it down for a long time, you know, shout out to Eunice for supporting me, you know what I'm saying? It was love.
It seemed like it was a lot of love, man. And I heard you say something about Mr. Moody during the course of that. I got to go back on it. So, let me get this right.
Mayor Moody.
The mayor was out at the video. Is he a fan of the music?
I think he was more so a fan of just me personally, but he ended up being a fan of the music afterwards, because he was just like, I went to go talk to him, because I knew it was going to be a turnout. I didn't really realize it was going to be that huge.
Yeah.
But I went to go confirm it with him, just so nobody would come, no kind of, you know, cops come shut it down. She was like, y'all shooting a video? I'm like, yes sir, you know what I'm saying? And he did, you know, he was my principal in Highland.
Okay.
So he's like, well,
shout out to Highland.
Yeah, Highland.
The quiz bowl team, buzzer up.
You know what I'm saying?
All that.
Avis cards, you know.
All that. Them 3 donuts.
Yeah.
Boys just
Getty's cards and all that.
All that. Tokens. You talking about how we get sides.
Yeah.
Let me get back to your video. So,
yeah, but anyway.
So you about to make a video, and you know, explain this to people at home. You know, we see the finished product. It's kind of like you go to somebody's house and you eat their food, but you don't really necessarily know what's happening in the kitchen with the onions. They probably cut their finger and stuff. When you're filming it, are you really rapping those lyrics like actually, or are you just mouthing like?
So you're actually what it is. You're rapping it. It's getting played from. We played it from a car.
Okay.
But it's getting played. You're rapping. You're performing it, and once they catch you, they're gonna mute. You know, to mute the sounds of what they recorded. But your lips are gonna be moving. So they're gonna place your lips moving with the audio. So it's important for you to perform it well, so that your lips and the audio can be like on cue.
So let me ask you this: how many takes did you take? A normal guy to do that?
We took like about 10 shots at each, you know what I'm saying, each location. It all depends on how many angles you want, how much. He had a lot of footage, man. I don't really know if all directors go through that, but he cut a lot of footage.
So is there gonna be a uncut? Why you ain't got what I got?
Definitely. That's in the works. We got some. We got a lot of behind the scenes footage. So y'all be looking out for that, man.
Is it gonna be kind of like that BET uncut footage?
It ain't gonna be that raw.
So it won't be like the money like in, what's that song? Ain't nothing like money in a Ziploc bag.
I'm not familiar.
You know, I'm. Everybody who grew up in my, that was when we ain't really had HBO like talking about. You go get your uncut on. But back to your I-10 is on the song.
True enough.
Dirty.
Yeah, true enough.
I hadn't seen him in a while, and then you also had Mouthpiece on the track.
Yeah, Mouthpiece went on the track.
He was in the video.
Yeah, he was in the video.
Yes. So I mean, it's each one of you guys got your own style. Like I seen what does a West bring to a track like that?
West is the young gun out the clique, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm 31, you know what I'm saying? I'm an OG. So
absolutely.
Boom took me under his wing, so that's where I got my thing from, you know what I'm saying? Boom took me under his wing back in early 2000s, so I ran with him, city, state to state, performing, doing shows. West was my little young G, who I took under my wing,
yes,
so
sir.
he learned it from me. And I mean, we just gonna keep the process growing and growing. That's what the whole 4Fam thing stands for. We tied in all kind of ways. It ain't just like it's different levels, you know what I'm saying? It's real love. So, he's just a younger version of what we got going on, you know what I'm saying?
Is it fair to say that, the fact that you sampled the Boosie song, for those of you who don't know it, homie, they looped in the Why You Ain't Got What I Got. Mm-hmm. And it's a very catchy hook. But do you see a lot of similarities in the West to Boosie to a certain extent? Like, to me, he reminds me of him and how he sets up some of his bars and his pace.
I hear the Pimp C influence, I hear the Boosie influence, the way, because you got to really understand, coming up, West is, I think he's 23, correct me if I'm wrong, or whatever the case may be, but Boosie, Wayne, these were the cats that they grew up listening to, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Early 2000s, you had 50 Cent, you had certain cats, but primarily in the South, it was Boosie. Pimp was gone for a long time when he came home, so that was the major influence. So I hear that in his flow. If you listen to me, you're going to hear Jay-Z, you're going to hear Biggie, as the cats I grew up trying to mimic and trying to be like, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. You can definitely see it in your pauses and some of your cases, how you go through certain bars. And Dirty, I hadn't heard from him rapping in quite some time, so when I saw him, it was real refreshing. Like, I didn't even know he was in the video. He comes out, he kind of reminds me like the C-Murder type, like, that, in that voice.
That old school.
He has an old school flow. He doesn't try to do too much. He's like, he doesn't swing for the fences. He's just a consistent. He'll give you 15 to 20 on every track.
He definitely one of them cats. Like I said, if you're looking for that traditional underground Southern rap style, he definitely bringing that heat. You know what I'm saying? The Soulja Slim influence, the C-Murder influence, Master P influence, all that type of era. You can hear that in his flow.
Absolutely. So I think a lot of people back home, you give somebody one track, and you leave the people, they want more. Mm-hmm. So I mean, what's next? I've seen some of your videos on YouTube. What's the next move?
We just did this song with Young Reddy. Shouts out to him. Shout out to the whole Be All Dead Gang Records. We just did something with Young Reddy, who I feel is gonna be like a real major force in the game in about another year. You know what I'm saying? Since Kevin Gates left, Baton Rouge kind of high and dry. They waiting for Boosie to come on, but till then, Young Reddy, he heating up the streets. Free Lil Mister. But like I said, he showed us some love. He did a track with us. We remade that Out Here Get Money, me and him and West.
Okay.
So that's the next thing we working on. We shot a video for it, but Reddy couldn't come through, so we in the process of trying to get all that squared away, get that business taken care of. When we did shoot a video for it, we ain't released it yet, because like I said, we still waiting for Reddy to come through and participate in the video. So.
Okay. Do you expect him pretty soon, or
yeah, in the next couple of weeks, you know what I'm saying? He got a lot of business stuff he taking care of. I think he about to drop his album this month. So he doing a lot of traveling. I mean, it's good, you know what I'm saying?
So individually, are you planning to drop something like by yourself right now? What's the plan?
Just working, man. I don't really we got all kind of stuff. West has a lot of material. I got a lot of material, man. We just sitting on a lot of material. So however they want to do it, we kind of packaged it as a 4Fam thing. So that's kind of the brand we've been promoting. So I mean, the smart thing we do is continue on with the brand. Is it similar to maybe when Nelly first,
Nelly, the St. Lunatics, they all came out, like together. They were one big group, and then Nelly eventually emerged to the forefront. Is it more, since you want to do this, you want to package yourself with strength in numbers, so if one of the guys comes out and fits a certain market, or if one of the 4Fam members blows, then you operate on the logic that everybody else is going to come with him?
Yeah, true enough. I mean, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? Me and Wes in the forefront, but I mean, it's a lot of cats, a lot of producers. We got a lot of other cats who rap. You know, shouts out to MVP, shouts out to Dirt, shouts out to Ranger Card out there. I mean, we connected a lot of places. So, you know, free mouthpiece. We got a lot of cats who just waiting to see what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, in turn, we got a lot of cats who coming, but initially, you know, I don't really know if it's gonna be a group thing or a solo thing or who's gonna be the one to kick the door down. But whoever does kick the door down, we got a team already in place. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, I understand it. So, and we're gonna wrap this up because we know y'all got stuff to do. I follow you on Facebook. You and I have a lot of banter. We go back and forth, and I see that you seem to always be networking with guys from Ville Plaid, from Mamu, or from Patasa, or whoever. Can you explain to us the importance of that? Like, why is it important to build relationships with all these people when they're not even from your town?
It's just like I said, man. I noticed all the movements that go on in this rap thing between I noticed the Cash Money movement, I noticed the Rough Rider movement, I noticed the Swisher House and all these other movements. In so many words, man, I noticed that a lot of people coming together from different areas. It's almost like if you Joseph right now, if I was to go lay down somewhere, anywhere around this area, you know, Opelousas, Crowley, you know, Ville Plaid, we gonna all come together because we outnumbered. You know what I'm saying? Baton Rouge gonna be deep enough. New Orleans gonna have their crew.
True.
And we gonna have a few, but we gonna have to come together enough to hold it down. So I take that kind of mind frame as, you know, this 337. Nobody really made it from this area. You know what I'm saying? I think the closest to making it would be like the homie Boom from the hometown. You know what I'm saying? Because he did songs with Pimp, did songs with Mo, did songs with Zero. So I mean, shouts out to him. You know, he showed me a lot of love, showed me the game. So I mean, Vicious too. You know what I'm saying? Those are the two cats who I think on 337 level would be like the cats who, you know, kind of peaked at the success level. You know what I'm saying? So in so many words, you just got to come together. You know what I'm saying? Don't pay for me to. It's too small. Don't pay for me to compete. You know what I'm saying? It's 100 rappers in unison. It's 100 different labels. I mean, why not say, hey man, this cat here is doing something. And, you know, I mean, follow the suit, because when the doors come open, everybody can come through and eat.
Everybody can. Because you look at Webby, you look at Boosie, all those guys, they were working together.
Because like I say, you know, we got our little movement out here. You know, Opelousas, they got their thing going on. They got Guerrillaville, they got Jigga Man, they got Get Live, they got PMG, they got Smoke in Lafayette, they got JT Freeze in Lafayette. You know what I'm saying? You got Click, they got Jazz Flow. I mean, the list goes on. The cats that's really working. You know what I'm saying? G Nate out there in Abbeville. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of cool artists around this area. Lady Kim, Songstress, the Hook Master around here, the female version of Nate Dogg around here. So I mean, it's all kind of people. And if you don't connect with them, you never know what kind of moves and people they connecting with. You know what I'm saying? And then it just goes on and on. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, bro. And you know, I think that's the right approach.
Yeah.
And man, I appreciate you taking the time. We were gonna get you on the track real quick and get the bars. You know, I was gonna end it with maybe some freestyling, but you know, I don't want to do that today. This ain't about, you know, me versus you. This is, like you just said, this is about all of us artists coming together. Mixtape bars coming soon. When you see me in the street, hit me with the X bars. Do this. Shout out to J-Roll, man. Appreciate you coming out. The first installment of Happy Hour with the Yellow Mama. Out.